Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Denise Meagle, and I'm a teacher here at Bristol County Agricultural High School. Upcoming this weekend on October 27th, 28th, and 29th is our annual fall show. Behind me, you will see the pavilion, which the students built within the last couple of years. The landscape plots are now being held in the pavilion this year. Hi, inside here you can see preparations being made for the fall show. We have behind me two students in the landscaping department, Vinny Diaz and Brandon Bullo, all out of Westport, and they're working on their plot. And the students do most of the construction here at the fall show. So the fall show begins weeks in advance. Students have to draw up plans, and they're approved by the instructors, and then the designs are set forth. As you can see, the students are busy with putting in flagstone, making walls. They're going to have water, as well as live cedars that are cut. Students will be working here along with the faculty members until late at night for the week preceding the fall show. All the departments at the school help out with the fall show. You have the floriculture end of it, which is the flowers. You have the ag mechanics shop and the carpentry shop, which help out with the woodworking as well as their own displays. The landscape and the arbor people work together on in the landscape plots here. Working here, you have two arbor majors and an ag mechanics major. On your far left-hand side is Rob Ferreira, Dave Claremont in the middle, and Russell Regal up on the right-hand side. As you can see, they're getting their plot ready. They're going to be having a water theme in their plot. So right now they're prepping and they're doing the fiberglassing, setting up of the stones and the beds, and then later on they'll be putting in their shrubs and flowers.
Hi, I'm Rob Ferreira. I'm from Rochester, Mass. This is mine plot and Dave Claremont's. What it is we built this railroad tie wall. It's supposed to make it look like it's a side of a mountain. And then we're going to have the waterfall running down through the series of pools going into the stream, which will then go into the pond, which is Joe Farias's plot, which is over there. And let's see.
Talk about the work you're doing.
Right now we're positioning the rocks to try to camouflage and hide the sleuthways for the waterfalls, so that, you know, once it's done you won't be able to see them as much. Also to stop the pools from sliding and to make the contour of the mountain more believable.
Hi.
Hi, my name is John Lyden, and I'm from Attleboro, and I'm a landscape major. And we're building a deck with stairs that come down to another deck. And the theme of the garden is overlook garden. And here I'm building the walk. I'm digging out the earth so I can build a brick walkway. And I'm going to plant up with plants in here and on the other side of the deck.
So you're going to put plants where?
Underneath the deck here and on the other side of this deck.
Now, does your plot also blend into somebody else's plot like Rob's did?
No.
Okay, so yours is a plot all by itself.
Yes.
Who's been helping you do the construction work on this? Obviously, there's a lot of work that's gone into making this deck.
Yes. The teachers, basically, and a kid named Jamie Pals. And
As you're looking around here, it's kind of hard to believe that in 3 days' time, all these plots will be finished. The flowers and the shrubs will be planted, everything will be labeled, the water will be running, and that it opens up on Thursday night. Thursday night is our preview night, which is for the alumni. We're also dedicating this building to Wyman Hawks, who was a faculty member here at the school for many, many years. The flower show will be running Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's open to the public from 12 until 6 p.m. It is free. You're more than welcome to come down. There will also be the tea room, sponsored by the FFA, selling lunches. There will also be the FFA vegetable stand to buy cider, which was just pressed by the students this past Sunday, made from the apples from the school. There is also on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, there'll be the FFA chuck wagon. On Saturday, there'll be the livestock show. The students will be exhibiting animals that they have been preparing for the last 2 weeks. A lot of the work that's done here is done through the cooperation of the teachers in the landscape and the arbor departments, and spending many long, numerous hours here. They'll be here until late Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night, helping the students get the plots finished up. It's a wonderful show. It rivals the Boston Flower Show easily. It's one of the best student exhibits that has ever been presented anywhere. The shrubs and the brickwork and the blocks have all been donated or loaned out to us from various landscape companies or construction firms. The material, once we're done with it, will be brought back to the people. And without the generous contributions of these people or their ability to let us borrow the stuff, the flower show would not be as spectacular as it is. Right. Okay, here we are. Welcome back again, folks. Here we are, and we're 24 hours away from preview night, which is the official opening of the fall show. As you can see from yesterday, we've done quite a bit as far as landscaping on this one plot. Students and faculty, again, have been working very hard to get the situation under control here, and as you can see, they're moving along quite rapidly.
see this is the face of it, and if these coming out, I won't be able to vary it because we hit the curve. And if I move it in, it won't line up with that other one. That's how it goes. Oh yeah, yeah, this is what it is.
Crab apple? Crab apple. As you can see, look at all the work that's been done on this patio setup that's being done by John Lydon. Brickwork's been completed on one of the pathways, and the patio railings have been installed, and the stairs and the steps, and he's working on the rest of the walkway out of his plot.
At this time, I would like to ask the Hawks family to come up here and unveil the plaque which will be attached to this building in the near future, and to cut the ribbon for the official opening for the first show held in the Wyman E. Hawks Pavilion. Mrs. Hawks? Just take the. Thank you. And if you officially just cut the ribbon to make it official. Thank you. All right, folks, Mr. Blaine Hawks would like to speak for just a minute.
I would like to say that we are very, very much appreciative of the honor, and I could just feel Dad here tonight all over. Things that I was thinking tonight on the way down, how many of you I know from this Alumni Association as well as from my own school. But we do appreciate, we honor, and we feel very, very proud to have you the honor.
Thank you, Blaine. Lieutenant, the Wyman E. Hawks Pavilion is now open for your inspection. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Heather Jensen. I'm a student at the Bristol County Agricultural High School. I'm the president of the FFA, and I'm going to explain some of the exhibits out here in the landscape plots. Right out here is the landscape plot division of the fall show. This plot here is Autumn on Johnny Cake Hill. It's by Vincent Dias and Brandon Bilodeau. It has won first place, the John Assad Award for Outstanding Landscape Design, and the Alan C. Haskell Award for Outstanding Landscape Design. The next plot is called A Fall Path. That's the theme of the plot. It took third place. It was done by Brian Harney, Brandon Bilodeau, and Jason Sellers. Okay, this next plot here is called The Falling Brook. It took second place, and it also took the state rosette. It is done by Robert Ferreira, David Claremont, Sean Erickson, and Jay Perry. This is Garden Overlook, done by John Lydon and Jamie Pals. It won third place and Somerset Nurseries Limited Award for best use of ornamental plants. I need to do my stuff tomorrow. The next plot is called Solemn Retreat by Joseph Farias and Jose Rodriguez. It earned a special award in the fall show. The next plot is called Tender Wetlands. It's by John Rostron and William Cosmo. It earned a first place and a state rosette. The last plot today is called Neighbor's Garden. It's by Keith Schultz, Seth Shaw, Danny Botello, Blair Cody, and Jason Ferreira. It took second place in the fall show.
This is a utility shed built by Carpentry 3 and 4 for the Alumni Association. The proceeds from the shed will go to the Alumni Association.
Here we are in the Ag Mechanics Department as they hastily prepare for their final exhibits, getting them painted for the show. They have their own judging, which will be on Friday. The students take fabricate their own equipment. They fabricate trailers, they fabricate roll bars, and they also strip down the tractors right down to the base end, and then they redo the engines and then rebuild it, and then they repaint the whole thing for a final product.
All right, good evening. You're in the Ag Mechanics Department at Bristol Ag, and I've got two students who will take you down through the line and explain what's been done in these particular projects. Some of the projects they've worked on themselves. This is Nate Howes from
Rochester.
and Greg Gonzalez.
Freetown.
All right, Nate, you want to tell us what you and Craig did on this particular job here? You want to start from the top?
Yeah, good. Just what you did to the track.
Okay, tell us what you've done to this
All right.
Nice job here.
We completely overhauled the engine. We put in new sleeves, new pistons, piston rings. We ground the valves and seats. We did all the rewiring. We rebuilt the carburetor. And we repainted it.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
This project was done by Chris Roy. It's a Cub Cadet. It had a complete engine overhaul. The motor had to be rebored 10 thousandths because of its wear. It had all new rings and everything put on it. Valves were ground. It was stripped down and painted to its original color. This is a Farmall Super Ray, redone by Dave Kelly from Swansea. It came in for a complete tune-up and service check. Had a front end alignment done on it, and came in for a paint job also.
Livestock trailer. We're currently fabricating it. It's built from scratch. Next to it, we have a completed livestock trailer that we did last year. That was from scratch also. We did all the work on that. Yeah, this is for the Future Farmers of America. They travel around to schools with it and do Food for America programs. Next to that, we built a ski-mobile trailer, which we designed and built. And next one is a utility trailer, which we also designed and built from scratch. And further down, we built a roll bar or a light bar from scratch. And the struck body was also from scratch, except some of the irons were originally built by a blacksmith, and we incorporated them into the new design.
Okay, the majority of the tractors and projects here in the shop either belong to students or people out in the community. And if anyone's interested in having either a tractor worked on or some type of a welded project made in our metal fab shop, what they can do is call the school and talk to Bob Hopkins, who's the department head here in the shop, and we've got a waiting list that you can be put on. And you know, if we deem the project a good educational project, we'll bring it in and do the job. And the only thing that it costs the people is the materials. The labor is free. Thank you.
Get some of the store points, but I think there's a scotch roll down the back. I'm trying to think. Scissors. Run over to the pavilion. You want to do the show? Ask them, what do you
Okay, girls, you know where to come and challenge us for a great time out. Yeah. Because it's real life. It
I'm Stacy Joyce, and at the Bristol Aggie Fall Show. I'm a senior Florida major, and we'd like to show you around. These are our dry flower arrangements. We go out and pick dried flowers on our own screw grounds and put them in as they would be naturally in a basket or a cornucopia or something to hang on the wall. Okay, go this way. Ooh. Okay, these are hospital arrangements. What the students try to do is use flowers of any type that you would like to see in a hospital, like if you were sick or you just had a baby. And they put cards in or little different things like the bow, and not much to them, but also a houseplants display. You put a houseplant I would see in your home, and you try to display it like the leaves instead of, it's different from the flowers. Try to display the leaves and put a bow in and a little card and just something you like to see hanging in your house. And these right here. I'll go with it. Okay, these are the driftwood arrangements. You take all kinds of flowers, different plants, and driftwood just from the ocean. You bring in yourself, or we have some provided by the school, and you plant them in like small holes that are either drilled in or naturally there. And you try to display your driftwood as well as the plants.
What are we at? In the tape? No battery? No tape? No battery. Yeah, batteries ran.
Okay. Can we do this?
No, can't do it. Now it is.
Okay. These are senior silks. Seniors are the only ones allowed to do them. You take silk flowers and put them in arrangements. You usually get the arrangements out of a book or from your mind. And there's all different types. One in the hat, one hanging on the wall, in the baskets, and it's just one in a vase. Okay, the next class is corsage. We make them for ourselves, but you would use them for a prom or a wedding for like your mother or your grandmother. They're really pretty. Use all different kinds of flowers, mostly carnations because they're easier to work with, or mums. These are our funeral arrangements. You can make them on a heart or a traditional cross. Some of them make them on a Bible. This is you find on the top of a casket. They call it a casket spray. Most of them stand in the back. They're not supposed to be pretty. They're more sentimental than anything. Okay, the shadow boxes are mainly to teach you, like, if you had your own flower shop, what kind of displays you'd want to put in the window, and use lighting and where you place your fixtures as to what shadows to put in your background. These are our bridal bouquets. You find them in white, pink. Not too many really dark colors because it kind of clash with the bride. These are indoor Christmas arrangements. Some of them you'll find on the wall. They're mostly in the hallway or even a dining room table, but you would move it as you sit down to eat. And you have outdoor Christmas wreaths on the wall. And novice fall dinner table arrangements. These are the new baby arrangements. Something you like to find after you just had your first child, or even your second, next to your hospital bed. These are gladiola arrangements. These flowers are very hard to work with, especially if they're the first time you ever work with them. They come in all different colors, and you have to have pretty big greens to work with them.
How many of the flowers have grown?
Just the mums, mainly mums. Some of the greens we got from our Christmas arrangements. We had to go out and like climb trees for, but it was all well worth it.
On eucalyptus? I don't think so. That was smell. If it was in there, we'd know. I know. Also cause of a lot of sneezing.
Sure. Explain what's going on.
When? Just explain what. So I just want. Hi, my name is Erin, and this is our senior booth. We're selling plants and other materials to raise money for our yearbook. We have dried flowers, soil, sweatshirts, birdhouses, Christmas stuff, and all kinds of things to sell. We're also selling spots in our yearbook to hopefully make some money so we can have a yearbook.
This is the kitchen help made up mostly of volunteers and the students, parents of the students, parents of former students, volunteering their time to prepare the food for the tea room. Here we are across the street from the agricultural school behind the horse buildings, or animal buildings. And these are some of the students that have some of their own horses here for a little dress review. We want to thank everyone for watching and those who participated in the Bristol County Agricultural High School Fall Flower Show of 1989. Thank you very much.